So Disney just announced the opening date for Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets and all of the new songs coming to the attraction. Reactions are quite mixed, but there is a whole bunch of more exciting details that have been revealed. Stay tuned to find out everything there is to know about the new version of Rock and Roller Coaster. We'll go ahead and start with the most important thing, which is the track list. 2 of the songs were announced on Instagram prior to the full track list being revealed. Those 2 songs were Song 2 by Blur, and then the following day they revealed Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. They then announced the full list with Love Roller Coaster featuring Jennifer Hudson and Questlove, Rock Rock Till You Drop featuring Def Leppard, and Walking on Sunshine featuring Kelly Clarkson. Song 2, Born to Be Wild, and Rock Rock Till You Drop are definitely great picks and will fit with the re-theme very well, but Walking on Sunshine and Love Roller Coaster are a bit odd to me. Definitely great songs, but I'm really unsure of how well these will fit Rock and Roller Coaster. They are definitely more poppy, but I feel like Walking on Sunshine could provide a whole different vibe to the ride, similar to how Everybody Wants to Rule the World really changed the experience of Cosmic Rewind. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Not only that, but there is also some bonus tracks, and no word has been given on what exactly that will entail. On the original Rock and Roller Coaster, it wasn't just one song per ride, but it was a mix of a few different tracks, so maybe it's going to be something similar here. Again, we will just have to wait and see. Another announcement Disney dropped is that there's going to be cameos from many different celebrities in the queue. These celebrities are as follows: Awkwafina, Danny Trejo, Darren Criss, John Stamos, Neil Patrick Harris, Travis Barker, Yvette Nicole Brown, Wayne Brady, and last but most certainly not least, Weird Al. I'm personally a fan of a lot of these celebrities, especially Danny Trejo, so this is really exciting. A lot of these guys have had cameos in the Muppets already, so this fits perfectly and adds even more excitement. They also released a few posters to promote the ride and display the band members, which look really sick. My favorite of these has to be Animal, as he's always been my favorite Muppet. Disney also posted a few funny videos with some of the artists they'll be collaborating with, one with Questlove and another one with Def Leppard.
Questlove, hi!
Animal, how you doing?
Hi.
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 Oh!
Joe, yeah.
Hey Lex, how you doing?
Well, you know, can't say so. Hey, listen, the band wanted to mention with me that the Def Leppard would play when it's in on the Costa Mosta, when it's in and when they made a ham.
Yeah, we'd love to play with the electric light.
Links to those full videos will be in the description, so check those out, but not after finishing my video, of course. Now would also be a good time to mention that we are so close to 2,000 subscribers, so if you want to help out the channel, hit that subscribe button. Moving away from what Disney has shared with us officially, as of late, guests of Hollywood Studios have noticed the repaint of the ride's entrance, the ride vehicle, and of course the giant guitar, which now matches the concept art and is really coming together nicely. The gray really contrasts the bright colors of the ride vehicle, and I think this looks awesome. Unfortunately, we have not seen images of the inside yet, but we do have concept art of the pre-show, and I'm sure the images of all the celebrities posted by Disney are from the queue. We of course also know what the ride vehicle will look like based off of the repainted entrance, so we have a pretty good idea of what a few things in the interior may look like. We also know a little bit about the story of the ride as well. Scooter's uncle, J.P. Gross, has purchased G-Force Records, and you are taking a VIP tour of the studio. The band is running late for their concert, and to get to the show, you take a limo designed by Muppet Labs. LIMO now stands for Lengthy Immediate Motion Object. There will be more details later on, but the basic premise is very similar to the original Rock and Roller Coaster. The ride will once again launch riders 0 to 60 miles per hour, and the track layout will remain the same as before. The original Rock and Roller Coaster was getting quite rough towards the end of its life, so I'm wondering if any track work was done to make it a bit smoother. I doubt it, but here's to hoping. Before we get into opening day, I would just like to give my thoughts on the attraction, and as someone who was skeptical of the Muppets taking over Aerosmith, I actually think that the re-theme is shaping up to be pretty sweet. I will miss Aerosmith greatly as they're one of my favorites, but the new songs will be a nice change up and the repaints look very nice. My main concern really was the songs, but now that we know that there's going to be some great tracks, I'm quite relieved. I definitely would have preferred some Van Halen or AC/DC or even an Aerosmith song as tribute to the original ride, but Def Leppard and Steppenwolf will definitely satisfy my taste for some classic rock. Only time will tell how this will compare to the Rock and Roller Coaster that many have came to love over its 26-year run. Alright, are you guys ready for the opening date? Because it's less than a month away, opening on May 26th, so mark your calendars. I believe this will take the record as the fastest turnaround for a Disney ride retheme, and that's just opening day. There will of course be cast member previews and other ways people can ride the ride early, so there will be plenty of information coming out in the next few weeks. So that is everything you need to know about Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. If you guys want to keep up with me on social media, I do have an Instagram which will be linked in the description, so be sure to follow me on there. I'll even be following some of you guys back. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video.